Hi everybody, this episode of Singe Parent Socks is titled, He Never Asked Me How I Felt. One of my kids were told by their father that your mother is a liar and she likes a lot of drama. Another one of my kids was told at a very impressionable age that another woman is her real mother. I have 3 kids by 3 different people, and I am saying that because I want you to know the dynamics of things, and also to let you know that I won't specify who said what, because it doesn't matter. That's not the point that I was trying to make. God told me to treat, excuse me, all of them, even though what was said was already said, to treat them right. One of the things that I want to point out is he didn't ask me how I felt, even though those things were said about me. He asked me to treat them right, and he didn't ask me how I felt as far as whether or not I felt like treating them right. He said to treat them right. I believe that one of the reasons that God never asked me how I felt is because it isn't so much that he doesn't care how I felt, but my focus should not be on how I feel. How all of us feel should not determine whether or not we do what is right. The perfect example of this story is I spoke about it before in my Take a Sip episode 23, and I don't remember the title of it, but it was Take a Sip episode 23. It was the last video I uploaded, and I was talking about the story about Samuel when the Israelites went to Samuel and said that they wanted a king to rule over them. And Samuel took it personally. He got upset, and God told him, don't get upset at the Israelites because they did not reject you, but they did reject me. God did not act on how he felt when the Israelites rejected him. Time and time again after the Israelites rejected him, he still came to their rescue and he still helped them out. And so that is the perfect example that you and I should follow, regardless of what people say about us. I'm sure there's other women and other men out there where the other parent has said something to shed a negative light, whether it was true or untrue, on you. But I want to encourage you today to just do what is right and to treat them right, regardless of how they treat you. I have here that, I said that already. How we should feel, how we feel should not determine whether or not we do the right thing. And the encouraging scripture that I have is the same scripture that I've used before, but I'm going to use it again because if you're anything like me, a reminder surely doesn't hurt. It's Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. And it says, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. None of us knows when that proper time is. And again, I don't think that's the part of that verse that we're supposed to focus on. We're supposed to just focus on, regardless of how people treat us, regardless of what people have said to us or about us, do what is right, because in the end, that's what's you're going to be able to have peace with the fact that you did what was right. It doesn't make what they did or said right. It just means that you need to rise above that situation, and most importantly, rise above your feelings. Because it's not about how we feel. He doesn't ask us, God does not ask us how we feel. Do you feel like doing the right thing? Many times we would say, no, I don't. And I've even said that before. No, I don't feel like doing the right thing. But it doesn't matter how we feel. What matters is whether or not we're going to be obedient to what he says.